our team coverage just getting started this morning. Tina Patel and Amanda Starantino are in burn areas. Rick Montanez is tracking conditions near LAX. And our Mark Lou keeping an eye on this breaking news. So let's start with Tina in Malibu. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. You know, we've been having periods of heavy rain. It's not that heavy right now, but the wind is certainly a concern. And it's we don't know exactly how long this storm system could be lasting. So right now we're along Topanga Canyon roadway. You can see that it is closed. Caltrans had done that overnight because in past storms, we've actually seen these hillsides give way a little. We've seen some rocks and mud come down. The city of Malibu just said that they had originally been hoping that they could reopen the road at 5 a.m., but because it is still raining and we have those periods of heavy rain, they're going to keep the road closed until the rain lightens up. So if this is normally the way you commute to work, you're going to have to find a different route through this morning. I want to show you some video because we flew over this area yesterday, and you know, it has been less than a year since the Palisades fire burned through here. There are still a lot of hillsides that are bare. They don't have a lot of vegetation, and that's why there's such a concern anytime we get a little bit of rain. It's hard to tell how much will hold. Now, the public works crews have been doing a lot to prepare for the stormy season. They have put thousands of feet of concrete K-rails and walls, retaining walls to hold the hillsides in. There's also a lot of tarps that have been put in areas where there might be some vulnerability. And public works crews have been doing what they can to keep the debris basins clear. So if there is any mud or water that starts flowing, hopefully it won't cause too much of a problem. Here's what they told us when we talked to them about the preparations.
Storm season is kind of like our Super Bowl. We're preparing year round to make sure that residents and their homes are safe. So our reservoirs, debris basins, channels, those are all prepared well in advance of October 15, which is the start of our storm season.
And as we come back live here, you can see that there are some road crews that are just here kind of on standby, keeping watch. The city of Malibu just put out a notice a few minutes ago saying that they have crews that have been patrolling the roadways, clearing any debris that comes down and making sure that things are okay. But again, right now we're still kind of in the midst of this storm, and it's going to be like this for a couple more hours. So if you don't need to be out on the roadways, probably best to kind of let this system move through, and then you can do what you need to as the day goes on. We'll send it back to you.
Well, that's Tina. I want you to go in and get dry. You are soaking wet right now. Thank you for your reporting. We appreciate it.
And for showing us those conditions that people are facing this morning. Well, people living near the Eaton fire burn scar say their extensive preparations are helping ease anxiety, but evacuation warnings are still in place.
CBS LA reporter Amanda Starantino is live in Sierra Madre, where temporary evacuation centers are now open. Amanda.
Hey, yeah, those evacuation centers are available for anyone who is evacuating here this morning. This area remains under evacuation warnings at this time. We are in Sierra Madre. We moved a little bit. We're starting to move our way up into the canyon this morning. You can see the water starting to flow down the road right here. And actually, if you look down here, actually close to where that man is standing, this just in February when the first storm came in after the January fire. Good morning, sir. They had to block this off because actually you may remember all of this was completely covered in mud from it coming down from the foothills right there. So you can see what this family did this morning. They put up these barriers here hoping again. So this is some preparations that we've been seeing, the sandbags, the boards up, also K-rails as well. We're going to have a car driving through, so if you can be careful right there, Mike. Why don't you listen to the soundbite from someone we talked to earlier this morning who says they're prepared for just in case of anything happens. Take a listen.
It hasn't been too bad. It has been strong. I think the water's come up on my property, but not to where it is flooding. Hasn't been too difficult. There is some debris in the streets, but not anything. No trees are down at this point.
So she lives up at the top of Sierra Canyon. She says they're packed a few things to be ready to leave if necessary. Officials say this could be one of the strongest October storms in a decade, and the worst still to come. Sierra Madre Canyon and areas near the Eaton fire burn scar in Altadena remain under an evacuation warning this morning, with rain falling steadily and more bans expected throughout the morning. Public works crews say they've cleared every debris basin above the Eaton fire burn area, hauling out more than 650,000 cubic yards of sediment to prepare for exactly this kind of storm. But with soils already saturated and more rain on the way, the risk for sudden mud and debris flows is rising fast. Officials warn streets could become impassable within minutes if heavy rain hits burn zones. Red Cross evacuation centers are now open at the Sierra Madre YMCA and Stoner Recreation Centers in Los Angeles, as Jamie mentioned earlier. And residents are urged to pack go bags, move cars off canyon roads, and be ready to leave at a moment's notice. So if you come back out to us live here, we did just speak with some public works crews that was driving down through here. They told us just minutes ago they were checking the dam up at the top and near the foothills. They said everything's looking pretty good. So if the rain just stays like this, we should be clear. But I will say just in the last about 5-10 minutes, the rain started falling down a little heavier. So we will keep an eye on it, and we can see more streaming down. So we will be keeping an eye on this right now. It's looking like it's not dangerous in this very moment, just really good for our plants and vegetation in this area. But definitely be prepared if this rain continues to fall hard. For now, back to you guys.
Yeah, as long as it keeps at this rate and we don't get damaged, this is awesome for our fire relief. So Amanda, thank you. We'll keep an eye out though there. There are more evacuation warnings to talk about this morning. CBS LA assignment manager Mark Liu is monitoring them in real time at the desk. Mark, what are you seeing?
Yeah, Jamie, so these are evacuation warnings. These are important information for people that live in this area to be packed and ready to get out if these warnings convert to evacuation orders. Come out to my screen. I'll show you where each of these evacuation warnings, they're in the shadow of a burn scar of a major fire from this year. The first one is here in the Palisades area. Let's look here. See these yellow areas? This is a huge evacuation warning area. Stretches from the western end of Malibu, eastern end of Malibu, all the way to the eastern end of Pacific Palisades. There's also a smaller one here. This is from the Kenneth fire, burned about the same time as the Palisades fire, is just to the west of Hidden Hills. You can see this community under an evacuation warning there. Let's move north to a fire called the Canyon Fire. This one burned in August of 2025, just to the west of Valencia, south of Hazley Canyon. These people that live in this area, Val Verde, this community under an evacuation warning. Moving over east here to the Acton area, this was a fire. It was called the Hawk Fire, also burned in August of 2025, about 500 acres. This area of Acton under an evacuation warning. Let's move south right here to the north part of Sylmar. There's a tiny little evacuation warning. You can see here, it's just about 8 homes there on this road in Sylmar. This is from the Hearst Fire that burned around the same time as Palisades in Eaton. And then, of course, if we move over to the Altadena area, that's where Amanda Starantino was. You can see this enormous evacuation warning zone from the western end, almost to La Cañada, Flint Ridge, to the eastern end. This is Sierra Madre. This is all under an evacuation warning. There's one final one here in the Hollywood area. This was called the Sunset Fire, and you can see here this yellow area near Runyon Canyon. This is an evacuation warning. Mostly the homes here along Franklin Avenue, those are under an evacuation warning. Coming back out live here to me, all of these warnings could convert to evacuation orders. If they do, they'll turn red on that map, and if they do, we'll jump back on and let you know those residents need to leave immediately due to the danger of debris flows or mudslides. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Okay, thanks for monitoring, Mark. Appreciate it.